Hi everybody, welcome to the next episode. Just jumping right into it. You're gonna notice I have the one-hit obliterator on me, and so those of you that have played the Champions Ballad expansion, you know exactly where I'm at. I'm doing one of the 4 shrines on the Great Plateau, and I'm gonna speed a lot of this up because this took me an unreasonably long amount of time. I think how long is this sped up? Like 6 times or something? It's fairly decent, but yeah. Especially with Majora's Mask on, I felt that I didn't really need to show me traveling around the plateau because, for the most part, especially with the insane amount of ancient arrows that I have, that you guys should be well aware of by this point, there was really no reason for me to, as long as I took myself relatively seriously, ignore the fact that I did that. For some reason I thought doing that would eliminate one of the stone boulders, but that wasn't the case. It just came back, so just ignore that. But yeah, I was like, you know what, it's not really worth, it's just not worth showing you guys what happened outside, because because as long as no more than 2 of them approach me, like if they look at me and they come and investigate, as long as there's no more than 2, I can just one tap both of them in one swing, so I felt like, if anything, I mean, yeah, I still needed to be a tad bit careful, but like while I was even playing it, I was like, I don't really think that's, that was me being an idiot, because I think I threw a bomb or something and got him down there. Can't remember, but yeah, so I just focused on showing the plateau shrines, and that was basically it, because I didn't think it was good enough to show the outside, because I just basically killed everything. And what kind of content is that, unless it's a Lionel or something fun, especially when you have the one-hit obliterator. It's like, well, what's the fun in that? Watching me one-hit a Lizalfos, like, come on. So yeah. This shrine gave me a hard time, I'm not gonna even lie. But yeah, in this particular episode, we're going to finish the Great Plateau, and then we are going to finish the desert section, with the exception of doing the boss fight again. And you guys that have done the Champions Ballad DLC know what I'm talking about. I'm going to finish the 3 shrines in the desert, but I'm not going to be able to get to the boss. So yeah, this is largely gonna be shrine related stuff, as is the rest of the series. So I mean, what's new there? You kind of knew what you're walking into, am I right? Well, you thought you were gonna get away with no more shrines after we finished, the Divine Beast? No, how dare you? That was me being an idiot. Idiot again. There you go. Yeah, the first time I did this shrine, especially from the stress of having only a quarter of a heart, I tried to run through this instead of just taking my time, because it's slow enough to where as long as you take your time, you'll be fine. Like none of that stuff should be an issue. Like, see, there you go. When you start rushing it because you think that thing is, pulling a Indiana Jones boulder on you, that's when the problem starts. Yeah, this one's funny because I. Oh god. This one made me feel. This shrine is the one shrine that I would say probably out of all of them makes me feel the most borderline humiliated. Like it's ridiculous. I'm drinking a Coke. This Coke is good. But yeah. But yeah, this particular shrine is pretty easy as long as you're careful. I mean, you can really say that about any shrine, but I feel like that applies to this one more specifically because of the one-hit obliterator. You know, as long as you don't rush too terribly much and you take priority in your defense, then you should be fine. It's also really nice that there's checkpoints in this shrine, so that's really good. I wish you could keep the one-hit obliterator, to be quite honest. I wish that was something you could just keep forever once you beat this. Well, maybe not beat the plateau, but like if you beat the Champions Ballad like in its entirety, then that would be cool if you could keep it. You know, like just one hit obliterate most enemies in the game with the exception of bosses. Like maybe not Ganon, like maybe Ganon it would deal an eighth of his health. So you could take about a fourth of his health in 2 hits, and then you gotta go back to the Master Sword and it has like a 5-minute recharge or something. That would still probably, even then, it'd probably be like a bit overpowered. If anything, it would probably be a case of like, you know, the Master Sword, it gets a 10-minute recharge. But the Master Sword you can use a lot. But with the one-hit obliterate, I don't know, like maybe 10, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe. Considering it is a one-hit kill, like I don't know. But that would still be really cool, but I can see that being way too overpowered. This is where it got a bit sketchy, I guess you could say, because this should have been easier than it was, this part, but I kept being a moron, to be quite honest with you. You'll see. Yeah, this is why, like, their placement is a bit funky, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think that's bullshit, personally. Like, because you can tell that it exploded, but like, it didn't hit me. So, like, I personally think that's bullshit. This was me being a moron. Which, and then something very similar happened. Instead, this time I just decided to watch it and just burn my retinas with humiliation. This was also me being an idiot. I should have went more patient, but I didn't. Just, yeah, it was... This whole section was a shit show. I'm thankful that it checkpointed me after using the key, so I could basically just had to spawn at the beginning of the shrine, drop back down, and I can come straight here. I didn't have to do the whole shrine again, which is good. Otherwise, I would have been a lot more frustrated. But yeah, it was a shit show. I'm not gonna even lie. But we finally got there in the end. just reminiscing just the frustration on that I was feeling when I was playing this. Jesus. Sweet Lord. But it is what it is, am I right? Yeah, this one irritated me a bit. God, I just... I don't think I went for the chest because I couldn't see a damn thing. There's probably a ways for me around that, but I just went nah. This is really easy though. Like, I think the very first time, if only because I was being a bit overly scared of the dark, I guess, because it was like I can't really see anything that well. I only got a quarter heart, literally anything could kill me, I'm gonna fall into a pit or something. Like, I remember this giving me a lot more trouble on my first playthrough, but since I had an idea of what to expect, didn't bother me that much. You can, obviously, you could have used your Flamebreaker armor if you put on the full set and just walk through those and you don't even have to worry about being in the right place. Yeah, these guys are yeah, gotta be careful. But ultimately we were careful and we succeeded. And that's actually pretty much the ending of all the shrines for the plateau, which, like, there's... I mean, for the most part, as long as you're careful, like, they're really easy, actually. They seem harder on your first playthrough because you don't know what to expect, and, you know, and the fact that you have a quarter heart, so you're immediately tense because your first playthrough, you've been getting screwed, you know, because you're just getting used to the controls and everything. And especially if you're like me and you got Majora's Mask fairly early game because your best friend helped you out, you weren't really experiencing the combat that much, so you were just kind of getting, you know, yeah, it would terrify you. It would be terrifying indeed. The divine weapon shall lead you. And with this, we start the next step of the journey. Strengthening our hero beyond previously conceived heights. And with that completed, we will be ready for the ultimate battle with Ganon. I just realized that I forgot to include getting my new heart, because you get spirit orbs from those 4 shrines and you can get another heart, and I forgot to show that, considering I showed it throughout pretty much the entire rest of the game, you know, me getting the new heart. So oh well. I just realized, oh well. Like, I feel kind of disappointed in myself knowing that I can't believe that I didn't catch that, but oh well. Come on. Yeah, I thought Ancient Heroes would do more than they did, but it clearly wasn't the case. Oh, that was funny. Yep. It's like the first time Mipha's Grace actually came in handy, for the most part. Aside from maybe a time or two at the castle, which I don't think was the case. I don't think I went to the castle. No, I went straight here after doing the, Great Plateau, so... And I'm pretty sure I went straight to Meadow after I got Mipha's Grace, so I don't think I think this is the first time I used it, actually. Good thing the bomb recharges pretty quick. Yeah. Take a sip of my Coke. I already did over half the video already, jeez. It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't. Honestly. Oh yeah, this one. This one's really simple, but getting that extra chest that you don't need, that's annoying. Yep. Yeah. Oh, but this puzzle's like pretty simple. It takes me a minute to remember because I only did it one time, but it comes back to you after a bit, usually. Yep. Yeah, like I remember, like it's funny because it's like, you know, there's certain shrines, and and this one is one of them where it's like you think about it, and you remember your first time doing it, and then you remember like how absolutely garbage you were at this, like how it looks easy now, like I figured it out pretty quick, but for some reason the first playthrough, like it took me forever to wrap my head around like what order the blocks go in. Like it's so funny. But yeah, I sped this up because the motion controls, like I always have trouble with these. Yeah, that last one especially. There we go. Alright. 1 of 3 shrines for the desert completed. 1 of 3. The Naboris emblem to open the path to a new challenge, and that's our goal, is we're gonna get the 3 emblems, but then what we do with those emblems will have to wait until the next episode, unfortunately. But there we go. Dual purpose. Yeah. Good thing I've been upgrading all of my armor and everything, remember? Because now I can just... Because, like, I'm thinking about what I want to do, but yeah, about right now is when I realize, you know, put on the rubber armor and I'll be unshockable. There you go. Because unshockable and lightning proof are not the same. Like, the Thunder Helm, you're lightning proof, so you can't be struck by lightning in the world, but you can, I believe you can still be shocked, like if you're hit with, like, a shock arrow or something, so there's a big difference, I believe, between the two. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty positive there's a distinction. But yeah, like having your armor upgraded so you can get those special abilities with it that you can only get when you upgrade them to a certain point really do help, like, puzzles like this, you know? Yeah. I speed this up because there's a chest back there that I didn't realize until later, but then there's also me having to get the blocks in that way, and I couldn't quite figure it out for a while. Yeah, being a tad dumb, I guess you could say. Yeah, this is when I realized that I can get a chest there, and I wanted to get it just in case it's, like, I don't know, a ruby or something. Wasn't worth it, but you should always check. Yep. Took quite a while if it wasn't sped up, but yeah, pretty fair. Can't English. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, which is good. Simple stuff is usually nice. Oh, now the fun part. In order to get the final shrine, we have to visit someplace that I personally enjoy. Yeah, we get to visit the Yiga hideout. Yeah. Yep. We gotta go in and get that orb. Dude, I love the Yiga hideout. It's so basic, but like the music and just the concept of what the Yiga clan is, like followers again, and which is crazy to me, crazy bastards. But honestly, I love this place. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, it didn't work out too well. Still fun place though. Daruk's protection. Yeah. That went well, I guess you could say. I should have changed to my barbarian armor, but I didn't. Yeah, and that backfired on me because I was being a bit hasty. Way too aggressive. Yeah, you never want to be too aggressive with heavy weapons on Master Mode, because if you're mid-attack, you can't jump, so... Like, if you have, like, the Master Sword or, like, the Savage Lannel Sword, something quick, like... it doesn't punish you nowhere near as bad, but... a heavy weapon, oh yeah, that'll punish you real quick. Two for the price of one, let's go. Oh, that was a stupid comment, but what can you do, right? But yeah, at least now we get access to the final shrine. This is another one of those where I can never remember what the secret is. Yeah. Sorry about the chair. Yeah, this shrine is pretty easy. It's actually fairly straightforward once you get that part of the shrine open. This was me being a moron because I thought it, you know, it was the thing was already open, but it wasn't. You know, but I figured it out. But yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's like, dude, this is not that rocket science, man. Come on past me, like Jesus. For some reason I'm thinking, oh yeah, there's a hole in there. They'll just come out, but I don't even. There you go, you moron. There you go. Come on. There you go. Sweet Lord. Oh God. Yeah, getting that chest is literally just put the metal balls into their slots. It's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, as far as this video is concerned, once we get that chest in the spirit orb, the video pretty much ends. So yeah, we still need to get we still need to do the other 3 areas, get the Naboris emblem. No, that's what we're doing right now, never mind. The Ruta, Rudania, and Meadow emblems, and then do the respective trials for those, and then yeah, and then we'll have one final thing to do after that, and then we will be off to face Ganon himself. And it will be glorious. It will be glorious. Although tried to fix my audio quality for live commentary, because for some reason post commentary and live commentary for some reason I struggle with. Maybe it's because of, you know, I don't know exactly what the reason is, but yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are excited for the next episode where we do the Naboris trial, and then we go off and do some other trials for some other areas. Take care, everybody.